Hello everyone, it's Kay here, and I'm just here today to share some little things that I've been making with you, namely these bracelets, and they are currently all the rage within the bead world. I don't know whether Jill Wiseman was the creator or whether it's a combination of things that have brought these into the limelight, but I wanted to share these as I will be putting them into my little bead shop if I can figure out how to do it. I'm not able, it seems, to access my account from my tablet, which is a bit odd, but anyway, just to talk a little bit about these bracelets. They are approximately 7 inches, 7.5 at a push, and as you can see they are really pretty. This is a 3 bead row, beg your pardon, and in between the beads, which are super duo, and just to show you one up close, they just are a 2-hole bead. They're actually quite small, whoops a daisy, and you can make these bracelets with any 2-hole bead. You can just about see the 2 holes there, and that is the Super Duo, and I've used 11/0 seed beads in between, and they are clear and silver lined, so they actually give the impression of a little bit of glitz and drama. So if I show you how that closes, it's just a slide mechanism, and therefore quite easy to put together, and it is magnetic, so it does hold on your wrist quite nicely. So that's the first one. I then went on to make just a 2 bead row, and these are galvanized 11/0 seed beads, and then the Super Duo again making up the body of the bracelet. And again, it's just an ordinary silver toned clasp. It is not silver as in sterling silver, but it is nickel free, and quite a pretty effect on the bracelet. Again, it's approximately 6.5 to 7 inches in length, so it can either be worn quite loosely on the wrist, or it can be worn as a quite tight around the wrist bracelet. That is how they're worn. Some people are making them extra long, so you get that double wraparound effect. You know, it is entirely up to the person that picks up the beads and runs with them, really. And this last one again has the magnetized slide clasp, but I've actually used ruler beads, and they are completely different. They're very rounded, but the only requirement to make this pattern is that you use a 2-hole bead. So any bead on the market that's got 2 holes you would be able to make up in the same way. I again have used metallic beads, size 15 on the outside, and I think of all 3 this is probably my most favourite, because it does have all that glorious colour in it. It's not a matte colour, and it does shimmer and shine when it's on your wrist. And again, it's the same size, or is this one a wee bit smaller? Yeah, this one is nearer the 6.5 to 7 size. I wouldn't advocate it going to anyone with a wrist larger than that, because I think it might be a little bit on the tight side, but each bead is sewn into place. This has got the iris effect on the beads, hence the different colours that you're seeing in the bracelet. Now I will, as I say, endeavour to put these up on my bead channel, but I'm not asking a whole lot for them. £6.50 plus postage and packaging. in the UK would cover it all nicely. Just because it's handmade, it is not an inferior piece of jewellery. In fact, I would say it's stronger because it's been reinforced and put together quite nicely. But you know, it's up to the individual. If there is anyone out there that would be interested, please leave word under the video and I will let you have my email address. And failing that, thank you very much for joining me again for one of my little makes, and hopefully I'll get back to my paper crafting in the not too distant. I'm just taking a tiny little break, and then we will see what evolves from there. But thank you for your time as always. Take care everyone. Bye bye for now.